Welcome back to another video of Davian's phone collection. Today I'm going to be doing my April 2025 phone collection. I have 13 phones and now 4 tablets in my collection. And the newest arrival is the Whoop Tab AUS2 right here on a government carrier. And the devices that were removed from my collection are the LG C1300 on Singular and the Samsung SGH A107 on AT&T due to broken SIM card readers. And the device I am recording on is my iPhone 11 unlocked. I found out that this is unlocked because I've tested out some SIM cards and it works. It's gonna be freaking epic. Now let's get on to this video. So starting with is my LG VX8300 on Verizon. This one works fine. Most of my devices are on Verizon, by the way. Next up is my Motorola Razr V3M on Verizon. This one works fine, and I finally got this to fully work again. However, it has a bad battery, sadly. So I'm going to get a new battery for it soon. That's because I got a new genuine charger for this. Next up is my LG Rumor Touch on Sprint. This one works fine. Got this in March 2022, and I had it for about 3 years. Next up, I have 2 HTC Droid Incredible 2s, both on Verizon. They both work fine, however, I only have a battery in one of them. Got this one in January 2024, and this one in March 2024, and I had this one for a year, and this one, nearly a year, on the film date here. Next up is my Pantech Breakout on Verizon. This one works fine. I'm planning on getting more Pantech phones to add to my collection. Got this in September 2021, and I had it for 3 years now. Next up is my Carcer Duramax on Sprint. This one works fine. Got this on Halloween 2022, and I had it for 2 years. Next up is my iPhone 6 unlocked. Finally, it is unlocked because I've tested out some SIM cards off camera, and all carriers work perfectly on this iPhone. This one works fine. Got this on April 30th, 2024, and I had it for almost a year. Next up, I have 2 Samsung Galaxy S7s, both on Verizon. They both work fine, but have bad microphones, and the rose gold one, the digitizer, has a ghost touch. And the black one is cracked on the back. They both used to be my main phones. The black one I've used from November 2022 to February 2023. While the rose gold one, I've used it from February to December 2024. But I've stopped using that one as a main phone on December 30th, 2024 to make way for that one next phone here. Got this one in November 2022 and this one in January 2023. And had them both for 2 years. Next up is my Samsung Galaxy J3 Eclipse on Verizon. This one works fine. Got it the same date as my Carcer Duramax. And I had it for 2 years. Next up is my LG K31 Rebel on TracFone. This one works fine. Got this December 2021 and I had it for 3 years. Lastly, for the phones, is my Samsung Galaxy A23 5G on TracFone. This one works fine, and it's currently my main phone. Now let's move on to tablets. Moving on to tablets, starting off is my iPad first generation. This one works fine. Got this in June 2021, and I had it for almost 4 years. Next up is my iPad second generation, which is the iPad 2. This one works fine, except it has a glitchy power button, in which it presses by itself. Next up is my Samsung Galaxy Tab A 10.1-inch 2019. This one works fine, even though it has a broken headphone jack, a weird charging port, and the digitizer on it has ghost touch, as well as a bulging battery. Slightly bulging battery, but this device is still fully functional. Got this in September 2019, and I had it for 5 years. Motorola Razr V3M is on low battery, in which I've recorded the low battery clip, but I'm not going to be releasing it yet until I get the footage of the low battery stuff for the phones right here. As you can see, this one became the longest living device in the channel, as you can see here. The longest living phone on record is the LG 44OG, which I plan to get a new one of when I get a chance. Last but not least is my WhoopTab AUS2 on a government carrier. This one works fine even though the charging port on it is weird and it doesn't detect SIM cards. But otherwise it works and it's fully functional. So now let's unlock all of my devices. Both of these tablets run Android 11, by the way. These 3 Android phones run Android 2. This iPhone 6 is on iOS 12.5.7. Those 3 Samsung phones on Android 8 on Samsung Experience. And this one here is on Android 10, and this one's running the latest version of Android that it can update, as you can see here. Now that's going to do it with me with my April 2025 phone collection. This is Davian's phone collection for April Fools. Thank you for watching. I hope you like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you again in the next video.